Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You've already done 2 Solstices. Why would you do another one? Aren't they all the same? Well, they're not all the same.
Okay, so last time you guys saw me in my incredible basketball skills, I had some people come to me and say that they didn't believe that my skills were all caused by my Rebuild It t-shirt. So I'm trying to think, how can I prove it that sports goes with the Rebuild It t-shirt? I need somebody of advanced age and very limited athletic ability. Come up with what would be like that.
Case in point, watch Paul, who is a much older and less flexible version of Mark, as he hurls a regulation-sized pigskin a quarter mile over this lake with superhuman accuracy. Wow, that was impressive. Now let's cut to the gridiron to watch his 100-yard dash. Andy, 25, is given a 10-second head start, but is easily and quickly overcome by Paul's incredible speed and agility. Finally, in this classic tire drill, Paul shows his increased ability to maneuver his larger-than-average frame throughout the rubberized proving grounds with the grace and poise of a seasoned ballet dancer.
Alright guys, so what we have on the trailer is the rarest car by far that we've done on this channel. This is 2009 Pontiac Solstice Coupe. So to tell you how rare these are, you know, we did the ZR1. I think there was like 1,500 or so made in 2010. Well, these they only made 1,266 coupes, and they were only made, all of them but 12 cars were 2009 models. The other 12 were made in 2010. This one is a non-GXP, which is, even though was less popular than the GXP, there's less of them made. I would still rather have the GXP, of course, but they made 850 GXP coupes and 416 non-GXP. So this is a non-GXP. All right, so here's what's broken. This control arm, I think that's what you call it. Broke off. Is actually, the arm is bent or not, probably. But the main thing is it's broken right here. And so we'll have to take that whole knuckle out and order a knuckle. But I think that's the only thing. Back here, all the rest of this stuff is just, there's the fender liners busted and all that. It's going to be fun trying to get this. Going to be a difficult repair because it's a coupe and there are no coupes that I've seen that are wrecked that you can buy parts off of. So, and everything is the same on all cars. Like the doors, I could order a door and it's the same for a coupe or a convertible, which those are super easy to find. But this quarter panel, you can see it goes from here. You remember our first Solstice we did all the way to that's where it ends right there. And the coupe has a different cut around this back tail light than the convertible. So there's no, if I can't find that entire quarter panel, then the only thing I know to do is try to find a convertible quarter panel, cut this here, use this half of the coupe back of the quarter and the convertible front of the quarter, and I'm not sure if all this in here is the same or not. So I have no idea how this top goes on. This top is not like that part up there is removable like the old T-tops, but this back is stationary, and so I don't know if that's welded, but you can see it's busted, knocked up about ½ inch or so. That's the way it's supposed to look. In these coupes, the back glass is all that opens. There's this whole thing right here does not lift up. It's just the back glass. So really a cool design. I've never seen one of these in real life. So it's definitely a 2 doors. It needs 2 doors. There's some damage under this door that we'll just have to do body work on and fix that. And a little bit right here on the hood, we can fix that. The bumper's got some scrapes, but it's all fixable. Needs a new grill. This is busted. The interior is really nice. Was until I got mud all over the seat. It's all leather. 60-something thousand on it, I think, miles. Only bad thing is an automatic, which is I don't like, but this will be for sale after we get it finished anyway, so it's not like something I'm gonna keep. So very interesting. The back of them is made different than a regular Solstice. You have little cubbies in the back because the spot where you normally would pop out for your cup holders is not there. So you have the normal cup holder that's always tore up on the other side. And then let's see if the back glass opens. All right. Huh. Cool. What all's some napkins? I have no idea what that is. Doesn't come with this car, obviously. It's like some military thing. And this is your trunk. Check it out. And of course the compressor is missing. The only one I've ever seen that had a compressor was the red one that we redid and sold. Anyway, that's really cool. Cool design, I really like it. Headlights are in bad shape. They need to be either sanded and refinished or replaced. Usually people with coupes, they've been kept inside, but this one was obviously kept outside by those headlights. Here's our damage on the front bumper, scrapes. So hood's gonna have to be painted. Front bumper's gonna have to be painted. Probably gonna have to paint the whole thing because the doors will be replaced, and I'm sure we won't get a good match, but close enough for what we'll want. So there you have it.
Wow.
The first order of business on this thing is to try to go ahead and get this tire off, and I've got a new knuckle here. Hopefully it's the right one. I haven't opened it yet. Let's see. There we go. That's about $120 or so. And we'll take that off and make sure that looks right. And I've also got a new OEM brake line back here because I don't know if I told you or not, but there's no brake fluid in the reservoir at all. So I'm sure that when this got hit sideways that it pinched the old brake line. That's probably where it leaked out. So went ahead and got that. And the goal is to get this thing, drive it off the trailer and go ahead and go around and get it washed so we can look at what the paint looks like and all that stuff. but we're expecting a severe thunderstorm. We got a severe thunderstorm watch we're in right now, and it's supposed to start in about 2 hours. So I don't know if I can get all that changed and get it hooked up to the truck, get it off the trailer and all that before the rain hits. So let's see how fast we can do it. So finally, here we have it. I thought I was gonna have to go get a hub puller to get it off because it was on there, but finally came off. So there's this is all still good. Here's the broken buckle. There's the new one, just to make sure it's the same. So we'll put all this back on there, and hopefully we can do it before the rain hits. I've got it all back on there, and it's definitely going to need some alignment, but only thing I still need to do is put this brake line on, and it's not started pouring yet. It's getting close, so go ahead and try to take that brake line off, put the new one on there, get us some brake fluid back in there. We probably won't be able to bleed it. It's empty anyway, but at least we can get it off the trailer hopefully. Alright, so mission accomplished. We didn't get stormed on. We got it off the trailer. Still has almost no brakes, so it needs to all be bled. And man, that wheel is so out of whack. I don't know if it can get it back into alignment or not. I know I can move it, the back part back in quite a bit. But you can see how far the back of it's sticking out past the mud flat, where it's supposed to be right on the edge of it. So it needs to go back in another couple of inches or something like that, which is way off spec. So I'll just have to see what's going on there with it. Once we get all that fender, everything off, we can see better in there. But as far as inside here, like right now, there's no messages, no warnings. So that's pretty amazing. All right, it's getting ready to storm bad, so button this thing up.
Wow.
Okay, so now that we've got this thing down here, let's go ahead and get it washed and see what the paint's looking like under all the filth. right, so here it is, nice and clean. So we'll see kind of what the damage is other than what we could tell before. The paint on the top, wherever the sun was hitting it all the time, is really bad. I mean, we got really bad fading. It might be too much to get out with buff. I don't know, but we'll have to check on that later. I just can't believe somebody with a rare car like this would just leave this outside. You can tell by the headlights, they're really bad too. I don't know if they're able to be sanded out or not. There might be too much checking in that plastic, but we'll have to see when it comes time for that. And I did not appreciate someone's jovial mood when they saw this at the auction. This bumper was pretty much had no issues at all except for that, so I have to see if that'll sand and buff out. Other than that, it's just the normal old damage that I see. But now let's jump onto the interior. Okay, so it's just kind of dirty, you can see, but everything looks in pretty good shape in here, other than the cup holder that always breaks right there. We'll have to order another one of those. It even smells good in here, smells clean. So let's just wipe everything down, vacuum out the floors in the back. It even has rubber Solstice mats going over the regular factory mats, so that's cool. We'll take those out and clean all that, and that should be about it for this video. Let's get this thing cleaned up. So here we have it, guys, all nice and clean and ready to be worked on whenever we get finished with the project we're on right now. So a little disappointed with the exterior paint because I thought it was surely be kept taken care of better than that, but I'm not disappointed with the interior. It's nice. Well, guys, thanks for watching this episode of Rebuild It. We really appreciate you following along, and hope this will be an interesting build for you since it's such a rare car. This is a t-shirt week, so if you want to win an awesome t-shirt like the one Paul was wearing when he was doing his incredible feats at the beginning of the video, just put the word coupe down below in the comments section. So we'll see you next week. Remember to leave us a thumbs up and comment down below. We really appreciate all the support. See you next week.
And always remember, don't retire it if you can rebuild it. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in and watching this week's episode of Rebuild It. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any awesome content. Have a good one.